In a murder trial sound a bit more like a soap opera. Jurors in Shayna Hubers' trial learned more about the night Ryan Poston was shot, and testimony took some unusual twists and turns today. Local 12's Jeff Hirsch was in the courtroom. He joins us live with more on these revelations. Jeff?
Yeah, good evening. The testimony today from a variety of witnesses was part emotion and part forensic science. Shayna Hubers is charged with the October 2012 killing of her boyfriend, Ryan Poston. And the defense argument will be, if they call witnesses or they're trying to chip away at the prosecution, is this was self-defense, that Ryan Poston was the aggressor. But an expert testimony witness, a forensic expert from New Jersey was called, spent a long time going through all the evidence, and when he was called to the stand, although he didn't use this word, he basically said that Shayna Hubers, was the aggressor.
We have a shot to the head, which is administered to the head and is incapacitating with no stippling at a distance, which puts the victim down on his face on the table. At that point, the suspect moves forward. The victim was alive for all of the shots. So I believe the first 3 shots in and of themselves were very damaging, but he remained alive until the last shot was given.
And he was shot a total of 6 times. Then from the science, they moved to a lot of the emotion. Ryan's stepfather testified, and he said the night that Ryan was shot and killed, he was supposed to have a date with somebody else, a Miss Ohio. And so the stepfather said that basically Ryan was trying to break up with Shayna.
He said to me, he goes, my biggest issue, Dad, is I don't know what, if I'm going to be able to do this, to go on that date, because Shayna is always around. And I don't know what to do. He said, I don't know what to do to get her to leave.
And the prosecution's case basically is that she shot and killed Ryan because he was going to break up with her. A lot of other testimony, different relatives of Ryan testified. A cellmate of Shayna's testified that Shayna was going to claim originally diminished capacity insanity, and felt then that she would go with the battered woman defense instead. So this is far from over. It's over today, but it'll go on. Live at the courthouse in Newport, Jeff Hirsch, Local 12 News.
Jeff, I think when we reported the story in the beginning, we were told that the gun was on a table in the apartment. Do you recall that? Is that where the gun that was used in the murder came from?
That did not come up in the testimony today that I heard. And of course, the defense is going to say that Ryan was the aggressor, that he sort of did something to come at her and she fired in self-defense. But the forensic expert that you just heard from testified that there was nothing disturbed on the table. So it's not like there was a struggle of something on the table. There were things on the table that Ryan fell onto the table, then fell onto the floor. But there were things on the table that were not disturbed as if there was a struggle.
So there's a whole lot we still don't know. Jeff Hirsch, thanks.
Absolutely
Yeah,
right.
Thanks very much. I appreciate it. Stay with Local 12 News for coverage of the trial, of course. For the latest on the testimony anytime, you can go to local12.com.